Good morning. 6:15 on Saturday, and it's the start of my spring break. We've decided to tackle the New Mexico BDR this week, probably through sections 6 or 7. We have a couple of people going with us. One of my concerns is I'm still not over bronchitis, which I picked up and started fighting last week. I slept okay last night, but it took a while for me to get to sleep with the fluid in my lungs still when I laid down. So that'll be probably one of the major challenges for me this week. But looking forward to the trip, looking forward to using the Defender again and our Boreas camper. And the folks that we're going with are great people, and even had a last minute addition yesterday, so here we go. Well, good morning again. We've topped off our bellies and our fuel tanks. It's 8:45, I think. Yep. We've got Buck White and his wife Heather and their JK, and Tom O'Kelly joined us from the group as well. Today is just a day that is getting us all tarmac miles, and we're going to Van Horn and staying the night there, and then we'll hit the trail in the morning. Started off with breakfast at Buck's restaurant, which is River Oak Cafe in Fort Worth. If you're ever in the area and you want to support a guy that's got a great family business going and is also an overlander, strongly recommend it. It's good value, great food. Have I mentioned how much driving through Texas sucks? There's absolutely nothing to see. We're somewhere, I don't know, around Odessa, Midland area, and there's trash everywhere. It's flat. Kind of reminds me of Barstow. Anyway,
there's a town out here called Barstow.
We're an hour and 50 minutes from tonight's stop in Van Horn. Thank God. Random dog butt shot.
Dog butt.
Yeah. Well, Tom's back there bragging about his 20 miles to the gallon in the diesel JT.
Yeah.
And I think Buck and his wife in the JK towing the trailer are getting like 9.5. So, relatable from when we had our Gladiator towing the trailer.
Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, nevertheless, she seems to be doing okay, and we'll get there eventually today. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. There's a 4.5-star Mexican restaurant in Van Horn where we're staying tonight, and I am looking forward to margaritas. At least 2 of them.
Oh, really?
Frozen variety. Okay. Strawberry, of course.
Strawberry.
Stay tuned. So as we sit here and kind of wait for Tom to grab some breakfast, we're heading out to BDR today. And how do you feel right now?
I'm not saying that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Melody says she feels like an assassin in a hotel room. Clearly has her assassination gear on.
I got no luggage in here because it's all in the truck already. So it just kind of felt like one of those TV shows.
Yeah. And just so you know, assassins wear like awkward beanies.
Whatever they want.
And a Winnie the Pooh Eeyore sweatshirt.
You'd never expect me.
And ons.
You'd never expect me.
Yeah. This Assassinator brought to you by ons.
REI socks.
And Jill's over there.
Yeah.
Jilly.
My accomplice.
Yes, the accomplice. Got her little sweatshirt on. It's a little chilly outside.
Yeah. She likes it.
She's frolicky, for sure. Got us up this morning at 7 with the time change.
Yes.
Which would have been 6 o'clock.
Thanks for that.
Without the time change.
It's just because the people were banging around and she could hear another dog.
And of course, she'll be asleep in about 30 minutes as soon as we hit the road.
Yeah.
So that'll be great. Oh, she's already creating her bed.
Yeah, she's ready for another nap.
Yeah, ready for bed. She makes post haste on that bed making process. Yeah. There it is. We're out. Good morning. We're pulled over in Van Horn, waiting for them to get through a red light. But wanted to show you real quick, just kind of the area. Small-ish town. I feel like it's a pretty good size. Sidebar: the availability of food on a Saturday night is very rare. There's like 6 or 8 restaurants in town, and all of them are closed except for 2, and they were long waits and expensive. So we ended up having dinner last night at Wendy's at the truck stop on the east side of town. Now we're rolling up to Del City for the start of the BDR, and yeah, I mean, the town's got some cool character. Van Horn does, and we'll be in Del City in about an hour and 20 minutes. So we'll check back in then.
So is Dale City really the home of laptops?
Wow. I'm impressed by your dad jokery.
Welcome to Del City.
I'm just trying to keep up with you, sir.
Buck just said, is Del City really the home of laptops?
Dude, you're getting a Dell.
Bro, you're getting a Dell.
Is this like a firmer in the Dell?
Nice. Is this where they came up with Del Taco?
Del Taco. Guess we're about to find out.
Now, the guy that actually does need fuel, it's tripping out on him, telling him, initializing a reader, and it's having sorts of issues. Welcome to small town gas stations. You got 86 and diesel number 2 and dyed diesel. That's impressive. And diesel's only $4.07 a gallon. The regular is $3.71. Not bad. See if we can get this to work for him.
Service unavailable.
So the funniest thing, right, is that my card is a Mickey Mouse card, and the Mickey Mouse card worked. So now Buck's filling up on my dime. Comment below on what you think I should charge him for a transaction fee.
Since he's buying, I'm gonna fill up with diesel too.
So last night, as the leader of the pack, I broke the rules, and we ended up camping in a dispersed campground above Cloudcroft, where there was lots of snow on the ground, and above where we just turned around, there was even more snow, which could be interesting, because today when we hit the trail, we might come across some snow. For sure, because the elevation of the BDR from here, I think, only goes up more. Nevertheless, we are rested up, and the dog is warm, and the wife is warm, and the rest of the crew is turned around, and we're headed back down to Cloudcroft, which is only a few miles away, and we're going to grab breakfast, and then we are going to top off fuel and hit the BDR. So I intend on doing a lot more filming today. I got almost nothing done yesterday, just some intro stuff, and mostly because I was just really low on energy, but feel better today. is pretty special. 40 degrees outside. We're not making fresh tracks, but it's obvious this road is not traveled really all that well.
A little slick.
Yep. We're coming into a major connector, it looks like, so we'll be off this in a minute, but this is a really cool way to start the day. That'd be a good spot for you to do that here. It's a really pretty area, a lot of red dirt. Reminds me a little bit of Moab. Kind of those red tones. Oh deer. Straight up the wall.
Oh, lots of deer. Many deer.
Deer straight above us on the cliff.
See ya.
See it.
I'm sure they weren't expecting humans today. Hello. Nothing. All right. Studebaker, nice.
Town of high rolls.
I don't know what you mean. That's all.
Came out a random spring, and we're on our way back up through the pass. It looks like climbing back up in elevation, and we found a legit trail. It's tight. It's got some chunk to it. It looks like we're gonna get back into the snow line again. There's some step up stuff, and yeah, formidable. Not in 4 low yet, but we're probably gonna get there. So we had a lunch stop before getting down to the tarmac in what looks like maybe the town of, oh, I can't even tell.
No town.
Nevertheless, we're going down to a highway, so we wanted to stop for lunch up on the dirt. We got Buck with us, Buck White and his wife, and they were having some challenges with their bumper dropping down, so we had to do a little trail side repair, remove the tire, his spare tire, put it in Tom's Gladiator, made some rearrangements, and he's already reaping the benefits. So I had to tighten up the bolts. The bolts had sagged quite a bit, or loosened up and caused the bumper to drop. But man, look at this view. Just epic. Panoramic, for sure.
Whole state up here.
We had a great stay last night. Found this remote campsite dispersed off one of the forest roads. And lots of space, plenty of room for the trailers, the rigs, a little campfire right there, the propane fire pit. Tom and his diesel Gladiator over there with the turtleback. Obviously a little bit of snow on the ground. It was really nice though, and it was really nice, and it was a little bit chilly. Not too bad though. The wind was rough for a little while. Calmed down this morning. We're gonna head into town and top off some fuel, check our supplies, and then continue on day 3 of the New Mexico BDR. Today we skipped the pass on the BDR Stage 2, 8,900 feet. The switchbacks looked pretty rowdy on the map. Obviously we're all towing trailers, and then on top of that there's probably tons of snow melt. So we're taking pavement, tarmac if you will, over to the start of Stage 3 in Corizoso, New Mexico. Melody's on the wheel today, and Jill, as per the usual, is on the co-pilot center console. And we are only like 20 minutes away now at this point, so we'll fire the video back up when we get on the stage. And we're officially on Stage 3. Starts with a bit of tarmac for a while, I think. And there's a lot of straight sections on the Gaia map, the GPX file, so kind of curious to see exactly how much dirt we're gonna see today. But co-captain still at the wheel, and that one
Sleepy co-pilot,
sacked out.
ready for a nap.
I think she's camera shy.
She's not quite sure what to think of this whole thing. Our first adventure.
Anyway, we had a good night last night, good sleep. Amazing campsite again, so.
It was a bit windy last night.
Yes, it was a little bit windy.
It was nice this morning. Valley of Fires. Lane assist.
very cool lava rock.
Do you feel like Billy the Kid?
No.
No?
That was super random.
Oh, no, it's not.
What? Billy the Kid?
Yeah, Billy the Kid territory.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, this is the way the land looked when he was alive.
Oh, I see. But this isn't the actual, like, Billy the Kid escape route.
No.
Got
No,
it.
it's just like, he
Desolate.
lived in New Mexico and roamed from town to town.
I see. Melody's coming in hot. She's trying to drift with the trailer.
I am not.
We did that yesterday in the mud. That was a good time.
You did. Sliding. What's a yucca? Happy to get off tarmac. Tired of tarmac.
We encountered some native wildlife, and yeah, it's gonna be slow going through here.
They're like, you're supposed to feed us. Beep beep.
No, Jill. No, Jill.
Show me some cows. Come on.
They're not moving. Don't get too close.
Tom's out here.
Hey, Tom telling him how it's done.
Good job, Tom.
Way to go, Tom. How's it going? Hey, we're looking for the Butte Lake.
Let's go.
Any ideas? No? All right. Thanks anyway. Appreciate it. Hey, y'all stay cool out here. End of day 3 on the New Mexico BDR. And we're camping right on Elephant Butte Lake, which is on the Rio Grande River in Elephant Butte, New Mexico. And, yeah, it's pretty here for sure. You can see got the beach pretty much all to ourselves, and our setup kind of in the sunlight, but that's pretty much it. Melody's on the backside using the new JKUR shower setup. Of course, it's a lot windier over here. Probably should have planned on that, but it seems to be holding up okay. Good morning. It's another late start for us on BDR day number 4?
4.
4. We've had breakfast at Johnny B's, which is a great spot at Truth or Consequences.
Truth or Consequences.
Which was about 4 miles from where we camped on the beach last night at Elephant Butte Lake.
Highly recommend that.
On the Rio Grande. Woke up this morning, beautiful sunrise. And nevertheless, we're jumping on the 25 to go north, and there's a point where the BDR crosses over 25. We're just going to connect into there so that we don't have to double back to the small town of Elephant Butte. It should be a good day. It's going to be interesting. There's some optional lines that are technical and challenging, and so we'll see. We'll see what the day serves us.
Elevation.
Oh yeah, and we're at elevation. Good point.
We will be.
The one section on the topo for Gaia shows 9,200 feet, so maybe we'll have snow. It depends probably on if it's the north or the south face. Last night, camping on the lake was just everything I wanted it to be. When I saw that was an option, I couldn't pass it up. We haven't camped on a beach since we lived in California, I think.
Yeah, and the wind died down after the sun went down, and it was calm and still this morning, and beautiful sunset and beautiful sunrise.
Exactly. It was great. It was great.
That was nice.
So, already getting some comments on the photo that we posted last night of the sunset, and thanks for that. Thanks for all the YouTube comments already too. Really appreciate you guys following us. We hope that the content brings value to your family, and and apparently Buck White and his wife Heather are having fun back there.
Chilly.
I'm gonna cut out for now, and we'll check back in. So we just drove through a very small little town of Winston, cute little general store, and they had 88 octane for my premium requirements. It was an ethanol 10 blend, but that's okay. It'll be fine. So for 3.5 gallons, we paid $13. Not too bad. Just nice to have peace of mind. We had a discussion with Buck and his wife, and we decided that this road was pretty enough. We didn't need to go through Chloride Canyon, and so we've decided to forego that on this trip. Instead, we're going to take the 30-minute or 30-mile go around on tarmac. But I mean, as you can see, look around, it's really pretty, very nice little backcountry road. So very picturesque. So I don't think we really missed out on anything except for 102 water crossings, and we're not even sure if it was going to be wet or not. Just decided with some of the challenges we've already had, we didn't want to compile things, and this will probably get us to the destination today. It's a long route, so not having to crawl through the canyon will probably keep us on target in terms of our time frame. So excited about that. Looking forward to landing in Reserve this evening. Reserve, New Mexico. So there's this campground. We're in the middle of nowhere, and it's a really nice developed campground. We're 51 miles from the town. It's on this beautiful lake. I don't know that we're going to necessarily stay here, but man, it's pretty. And it is gorgeous for sure. And there's a boat ramp, which is blowing my mind. It's like, who's towing a fishing boat up here?
But anyway, Snow Lake. Snow Lake, here it is.
There's a low ground.
I'd say it's a little low, if that's the dock. If that's the courtesy dock, that's really low, for sure. All right, so
I'm being filmed, so yeah, it's a little bit tenuous.
Melody is trying to figure out how to tell them that she wants to camp in the forest.
So we're talking about maybe camping in the forest. It's 3:45.